like move in together?
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like you just trying to get me to move in here and pay some rent or something.
I don't need you to pay my rent.
I got my own stuff
and what's
to
wrong with paying my rent?
I got my own stuff to handle right now. You're not my wife. I just told you. I'm not paying no bills for nobody that ain't my wife.
Did I ask you to pay any bills? You get all offensive. I didn't even ask you to do that. I was just asking, what do you think about us doing these things in the future?
You ain't gotta ask me to do nothing. The next thing you know, I'm in your house and I ain't paying no bills. I ain't got time for that.
So what are we doing together if you're not working towards a future? What are we doing? Are we wasting time?
Nah, we just working towards it. You know, everything one step at a time, just not on your time, that's all. You know.
But can you give me a timeline? 6 months from now, a year from now?
I could say 6 months, I could say a year, and it just might not work in those time frames. That's why the best answer I got is when the time is right, because that's when it's the right time.
Yeah, you sound like a broken record, because you can't even define when the time is right.
Yeah, because it's just gonna happen. Those type of things just happen. I don't know. We don't put a time frame on that. I really don't got time for that right now. You know, I want to do me. I don't got time for nobody being on my bag.
I know that's right, King. Hey, man. Look, bro. Hey, bro, from the clip we just seen, gang. Like, honestly, bro, that be one of the most, like, having that convo, bro, about moving in with a shawty. Well, hey, man, who am I to talk, bro? I've never had that combo, bro. I've never talked about moving in with a shorty, but I always heard your first apartment should never be with your shorty, with your girl. Gang was right to say, oh, I mean, you're not my wife, so I don't plan on moving in with you. I don't plan on us moving in together. I don't plan on paying rent. You're not my wife. I got my own stuff going on. I got my own shit I gotta pay for. And shorty took offense in that, boy. She was like, what you mean? You don't want to pay rent. What's the problem with paying rent? These are those extra bills that we always talk about that we really not trying to pick up. Cause I'm not trying to be your daddy. Like, I ain't gonna lie though. She got a valid point. Okay, we can work and try to build up to marriage. When we build up to marriage, okay, cool, boom. I'm where I want to be. I can finally goddamn, you know, I didn't work my way to goddamn pay for this shit. To feel comfortable paying for this goddamn rent, mortgage, or whatever, knowing I got a house with my wife. We could one day have a kid, hopefully. The mindset bro got, oh no, I got my own shit going on right now. I ain't trying to pay no rent. He already knew. She gonna goddamn move in with him, or they gonna move in together. And it's gonna be that one day she gonna say, I feel like if we together, I shouldn't be paying this. I feel like you should be really paying rent. I don't want to be splitting the bill. I want to be a wife. I want to get that treatment. Why is it fair to me that I gotta pay this? No, sweetheart. I'm not doing everything on my own. If that was the case, I can just stay alone. I'm not gonna sit up here and do this because, hey, I know it be the women watching. Some women be watching our videos, gang. They like to chime in, throw their 2 cents in. But dog, we're not sitting up here saying that marriage is just not the answer. That is just not something that we think about. It's right now. Gang literally said right now, bro, that's not where I want to be. Shawty said, so if you could put a time frame on it, what would you say? 6 months, a year? Bro, I don't know if she was mentioning, like, if she was talking about marriage or just like when they should move in together. But you can't force somebody to do either or, bruh. If Gang said his financial situation, if he not where he want to be right now, then where I'm at right now, I can't do that. I got my own shit I got going on. You should respect that. Don't sit up here and force that combo on somebody that's not ready for that. Cause bro, women really be wanting us to goddamn just take over their life and just get them a smooth sail. Not knowing that us, bro, we got it the hardest, bro. As a nigga, as a man in America, black man at that, shit be worse, bro. Niggas got the world against them. Like, bro, when I say back turned against the wall, nigga, you damn near bound to lose every day. They don't want to see you win out you. They don't. That's why I said I know that's right, King, because Gang he stood on it. I'm not finna sit up here and give you a timeline of when I'm ready to move in or get married. At the same time, I'm not finna sit up here and let you do this to me. You're not finna sit up here and force this moving in together goddamn conversation on me. Because let me say I do move in with you. You start acting funny, bro. When I say whenever you move in with somebody, bro, y'all know that saying. That's when you see the real in that person. That's when you see how dirty they is, how they act when they at home, if they wash their clothes, if they just let shit pile up. Like, you just start seeing if a motherfucker clean the bathroom, if they leave the mirrors dirty, bro. You realize a motherfucker, you start to see who they really are. True colors and everything, attitudes when you move in with them. And it's just not no regular roommate, gang. This is a potential soulmate. So you gonna see the good, the bad, the ugly, and that shit just, I don't know, man. That's some grown shit, bruh. When you can move in with a motherfucker, bro, you want some grown shit, bruh. That means you really gotta be able to put up with everything, bruh. And that's why we gonna forever say, I feel like the strongest man in the world is a nigga in a relationship. Why? Because that nigga has to be able to put up with a woman's feelings, her emotions. You gotta be able to damn near take her side even though she might be wrong. Because you can tell a woman she wrong up and down. We all know how they are with accountability. That shit trash. Women cannot take it, bro. I'm just saying. A lot of women can't take it. We gonna say about a good 75%. I ain't gonna go too crazy. But when you tell them about themselves, they start acting funny. When you goddamn start to realize, oh, okay, when a woman start getting to that point to where she like, I don't want to work, babe. Can you take over the bill? Wait, what the fuck? We went in on that bit 50-50. I might even go 75-25. Women start slowly falling back to that, babe. I'm gonna let you take over, okay? Is that cool with you? You're my man. You're my comfort zone. No, babe, don't do that. Don't do that. We ain't doing that. Bro, it'd be a trap. I'm not gonna lie. But you gotta put up with all the feelings and emotions, bro. That'd be the worst for me. Cause me, I'm a nigga that love my peace, bro. That's why I low-key don't want to move in with my shawty, with my girl. I love my peace, bro. And it's like, if I gotta see you 7 days a week, 24 hours, well, not even 24 hours. Every day I'm at home. If I feel like you gonna kind of fuck up my peace in some type of way, I don't want to be around you for long. I can love you to death. But if you gonna fuck up my peace, that's two things I hate. A motherfucker that's finna tell me something I'm finna do. That's a pet peeve of mine. I actually got three. A motherfucker that cough up mucus while I'm eating. And then like they just start talking, letting me know that you swallowed that shit. I hate a motherfucker that swallow their mucus after they cough. And I hate when a motherfucker fuck with my peace. Don't do that. If you can follow them three things in life, we good. You forever straight in my book. Don't fuck up my peace, man. You come around here fucking up my peace, I slowly start to cut your ass off. And I'm not playing. You might never hear from me again. This might be our last conversation. Just saying. But do I feel like Gang was wrong for saying, no, I'm not. No, he stood on that shit. I'm not finna move in with you. No, I'm not doing that. It's not the time. And King was right, because that's when you start to see the true colors of a motherfucker, bruh. Save yourself. He saved himself. Gang found that. He found that open door. He went out that motherfucker. Don't get caught up in that trap, man. Don't start falling for the bait. Don't start falling for the bait. Because you do that shit, you fucked up. It's raps. Hey, we gonna leave that there. We ain't gonna go too crazy in that bit, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. When do y'all feel like it's a good time to move in with your partner? Or was he right, bro? Don't put a date on that. It's when I'm ready. Don't rush into shit when you're not financially stable. Then you get to a loophole or some life start to hit you, bro. Life hit at any moment. And you like, damn, what did I get myself into? Y'all let me know, bro. When do y'all feel is the perfect time? When do y'all feel when the time is right? Hey, man, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, fam, I appreciate you. Thank you for showing me love. I ask that you keep showing me love, man. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button, gang. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Be notified when we drop these bangers, man. It's your boy, Only One AJ. And I'm out.